Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer. This is the Propane 150k King of the Hill Championship. It's going to be our first battle episode, our second video of Season 2, but our first actual battles. All these crafts have been introduced in our first video, so check that out if you want a more detailed look. This right here is the first try by Demendrio. Oh, sorry, man. Really sorry. I just not so good at the speaking the words. And that's gonna be taken on the Low Tech by Raving Maniac. These ships have already been introduced. Check out the video if you want to see the details. We're just gonna get right into it. Get this unpaused here. Maybe. Oh yeah. Helps if you hit the F11 button. Alright. I should make note of the time. Alright, so we got 15 minutes for this battle if it goes that long. The way these shells are firing, I don't know if it's going to. Looks like all these guns here on the Low Tech. I believe this one is the Scadia or something like that. Schiavana, yes, we've got the Schiavana and the Gladius, and then we've got the two, what are they called? MBS, the MBS ones, or the first try by Demendiro. Oh yeah, there's some big shells just past us there. This first ship is just getting absolutely pummeled. Explosions everywhere. I'm guessing those are possibly heat. I'm seeing the explosions on the shields, but not really a whole lot of explosive damage. You can see the smoke popping. Let's get a damage report. Alright, looks like the first try, one at 93, one at 100, and then the Low Tech is doing much better, 199. But both of these doing alright so far. We'll see if one side or the other is able to get an advantage. Looks like the Low Tech is trying to stay on the outside here and perform a broadside. Just has a plethora of guns. Oh, my batteries are dying. Might have to go to keyboard and mouse. It'll be a little bit jerkier. I apologize for that if it happens. Oh, come on. No. Alright, so we're going to keyboard and mouse. It's going to be a little bit jerky. I usually use my Xbox controller to record the videos, as it gives a little bit more of a smoother camera. I'll try not to move the mouse too much. This is a great battle so far. Very picturesque with the all surface ships and those big broadsides all around. Lots of shells. Everybody seems to be doing alright. Looks like the defenses are holding out so far. I don't see any turrets popped or any gaping holes. Everybody's staying on the surface. As I say that, it looks like this MBS, the MBS one here, yeah, this one is having a little bit of buoyancy issues, but not bad. Just a little bit of sinking here on the back. But these are very heavy ships. They have a whole ton of heavy armor inside, so they'll probably have a tendency towards sinking, but it's going to be really hard to do, permanent damage. There are repair bots on pretty much all the entries. I think I saw one entry that didn't bother with repair bots, but everybody else is using them, and you do have that 10k of resources to use between repair bots and ammo processors, how you see fit. I suppose you could also use it for refining fuel, but I don't recommend that on such a small tournament design. Just a great shot here. Look at those guns blazing away. Explosions, the splashes. Oh, it's been way too long since I've recorded a tournament video. I've certainly missed it. Oh, and there we go, some turret pop back here. This is this Shavona? Oh wow, yeah, it's really starting to take some damage now. Yeah, Shavana. Down to, looks like only 2 of the turrets remaining. 3 of the turrets remaining. All these little side guys here. Let's get another damage report. Alright, looks like the first try, 74, 87, the Shavona down to 86, and the Gladius at 80. A very close match here. Looks like the low tech has the edge, but just barely. Yeah, we still got 10 minutes in this battle. This one is definitely not going to go the distance. We're going to see some sinking here soon, I feel like. Let's do some distance checks. Alright, you're in range. It looks like it's just kind of spread out where the low tech is encircling the first try here. So I believe these are the 2 first try here in the middle, and then the low techs have them caught in a crossfire. Double check the distances. Yeah, I think. Sorry. It's just everybody's like sort of just spread out. I don't think anybody is actually out of range though. Yeah, no, everybody is in range of an opponent. We've just ended up with a really spread out battle here. I would have to say, it looks like these MBSs are doing a little bit better. They've taken more, structural damage, but their turrets are in much better shape. And as the battle progresses, it's those turrets that really make a difference. You can survive, a lot of hull. This one has taken an absolute pounding. It's lost a couple turrets, but it still has these 2 turrets back here operational. Let's take a look over here. I believe this is the Gladius. Just so far away. Oh, this may be damaged and fleeing now. Let's get a distance report here. Oh, nope, still in range of that one. Just really likes to stay far away from its enemies, but as you can see, not taking a whole lot of hull damage, but it has lost a lot of turrets. And it looks like it's only able to bring 2 turrets to bear at this point. So as the fight progresses, it's going to keep getting more and more favor of the first try here. Doing really well in his first battle. Looks like this fight's going to be a lot of that. Just kind of cruising back and forth across the battlefield. That's alright, it gives me plenty of time to drink my hard cherry cola here. If you're of the age and you enjoy alcoholic beverages, then I definitely recommend trying out Henry's Hard Soda. And the cherry cola is fantastic. The orange is good, but yeah, I really dig the cherry cola. You can see this is the Gladius here down to just a single gun. So even though it is close hit point wise, I do think the first try is gonna pull this out if they're able to survive long enough. Getting really low on health though, 64, 68. with the Gladius 78, Shavona 84. I think that range is really starting to hurt them now. The low tech is very powerful from this really long range, and they're fast enough to keep that advantage. Oh, do we have a... Oops, sorry. Bumped the mouse there. Looks like we might have a sinker over here. Yeah, this MBS is starting to... Oh, there it goes. Looks like below 80% in sinking. Despawns. It's a huge blow to the first try. Down to only one entry. And now the low tech is going to be able to focus fire on the remaining ship. You can see that already happening. Oh, huge explosion there on the Gladius, though. That looked to be a turret going up. But is this MBS going to sink? Looks like it's going to just barely hang on. Let's go check out the... well, this is the Schiavona. Looks like losing another turret there. That was a huge explosion. Yeah, down to just a single turret. This has been a very close battle. Just barely holding on. Looks like one good shot to the nose could potentially sink the Schiavona here and even up the battle. Oh, huge explosion on the remaining MBS. Could that... Oh, can chain reaction. Looks like either a turret or an ammo hold, and it is sinking now. It's going to do 80% in sinking. Man, what a great fight. Yeah, I think that's it. Should see the despawning here in just a second. Oh, able to make it back to the surface. Is it? No, not in time. Alright, so congratulations to Raving Maniac. Your low tech has won the very first battle here. Both of these entries are going to be moving on. We're doing the round robin style, so everybody's going to face everybody once, and whoever wins the most gets to be king. I'm going to give low tech the star, and we'll get the next battle underway. Alright, up next we have Because I Was Inverted. Really, oh, let's get this on so I can see which way I'm facing. Be towards and in the air. Alright, this is the Because I Was Inverted by Wootness. Really appreciate the aesthetics of this design. Very, very nice looking. Got the two F-22s in the air and the sneaky little detection sub relaying information. Gonna be down under the waves there. And that was towards, and then that's gonna be, oh, this is gonna be taken on. Gave myself a very difficult opponent here to start with. So this is gonna be the Brimstone Rain. This is my entry in the tournament. And prepare yourself for the leg, folks. This is a lot of missiles about to be launched here. And alright, yeah, let's just get it underway. As before, these both have been thoroughly examined in the introduction video for Season 3 here. Get the interface off, and we can just appreciate the majesty that has taken place here. See the lambs already going to work, but that is a lot of missiles, even for the powerful lamb system on board the F-22s. You can see the Brimstone Rain firing some torpedoes at the sub as well. I don't think these missiles are going to be able to catch up to these F-22s, though. They are very fast. Two monstrous custom jet engines, going to get them up to very high speeds. I don't think this one, maybe 8. Oh, it one missile to the tailplane there. But that should be easily repairable. Alright, looks like the rest of the missiles going after that other F-22. May have a little bit of a range issue here. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, this one's getting a little bit out of range. It's coming back now, though. So hopefully it doesn't do that too much. I would hate to have to give out a disqualification for that. Alright, looks like we're going to have just a minute here. For the F-22s to circle around and make another pass. The missiles after that Alpha Strike are going to slow down a little bit, but they're still going to be non-stop here. And it looks like the F-22s may be a little bit lightly armored. So a couple missile strikes might be all that it takes. Just so many missiles. I'll get a little bit of lag. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice missile strike coming in from that F-22. Let's see, it's able to put some holes. Looks like the shield's reflecting a bunch of those frags, but a nice tight group there. Let's see if that was able to punch through. The armor is so dark. Now it doesn't look like it looks like it stripped off the outside layer of armor, but didn't get inside and do significant damage. Alright, looks like the Brimstone Rain 99%. Because I was inverted as the sub is 98. One of the F-22s did take some damage. That must be the one over here. It's down to 93%. Yeah, it's flying into the path of these laser-guided missiles. And it looks like some of them were able to connect. Yeah, all those missiles are just making this a slideshow. I probably should have gone with a 100K tourney until I can get a little bit better computer, but I don't think anybody else is doing the ridiculousness I am, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Missiles coming in and just not able to close. Yeah, this one actually looks to be full health. I don't see any obvious damage to it. Oh, is that one going down over there? Is that a bombing run, or is it crashing? Yeah, it appears to be falling out of the sky. And into the water. What a turn of events. I really didn't think I was going to be able to hit these. Must have just, like I said, one lucky missile got through and caused some damage there. Now that it's in the water, it's also going to be a target for the torpedoes, as well as a much easier target for these missiles coming in. I'm not sure if these are able to... Oh, it does. It looks like it has some heliblades in there to lift it up out of the water if it crashes, but yeah, it's taking some critical engine damage. Oh, nice hole in the side there. It's going to take the repair bots a little while to get those custom jet engines repaired. See if it's able to get in the air without them. I don't think so. Well, that is too bad. Now it is just a sitting duck for the missiles coming in. Unfortunately, for the Brimstone Rain, it appears to be fixated on the remaining undamaged F-22 and is giving this one a good opportunity here to repair. It does have quite a few repair bots, so it shouldn't take too long to get those jet engines up and running again, as long as it doesn't need too many missiles. About about 7 or 8 minutes left in this battle. See if we can catch the, oh, look like a couple missiles were able to connect there. Or maybe just taken out by the lambs. Oh yeah, that lambs is eating those missiles. They're not coming fast enough. After that alpha strike, they slow down quite a bit. It looks like the lambs is able to thin them out and keep them from connecting. Oh, so close here. Look at these. He's coming in. Just, oh, so close. Let's see if we can watch the bombing run here. All those missiles are just so close to connecting. Alright, and coming in here for the bombing run. Lining up the shot. Let's see, let's hope these missiles come in and do some damage to the Brimstone rain. Oh, a missile did connect there. I saw the frags cut through. Flying right over the top. It doesn't look like it was able to get a missile strike off though. So just some maybe some shots from the cannons, but it didn't look like a whole lot happening there. Are the missiles fast enough? I don't. They're just not quite fast enough to catch up. Let's get another damage report. Alright, Brimstone Rain has healed itself up. It is at 100%. This F-22 we were following is at 100%, and the other one's over there just hanging out about 85%. I think it actually has repaired a little bit. So we'll see if it's able to get back in the fight. This fight has gone more or less how I expected. I figured the F-22s would be too agile to get hit by missiles, and but also a little bit on the underarmed side. Not quite enough damage to really stop the Brimstone rain. Alright, looks like that F-22 over here is really starting to get taken out. Let's go take a peek. Yeah, fumbling down there in the water, just not able to get those jets repaired, those custom jet engines that it needs to get it back up in the air. Big hole just growing in the middle of it here. Let's get another damage report. Yeah, down to 73%. So only a few more shots needed to take it out. Brimstone Rain still 100%. Oh, and this one, the other F-22 finally ran into a missile. It must have dodged, seriously, thousands of missiles. But one lucky one gets in there and slows it down, and then the rest are able to connect. Yeah, you can see just a swarm of angry missiles coming in here. taking out this F-22. Got about just under 5 minutes left. But I don't think it's going to last that long. And there we go, the other F-22 is despawned. We're down to this one last F-22. Looks like victory is all but assured for the Brimstone Rain. Got about 2 minutes left. Alright, and I believe that's time. We'll let the F-22 despawn here. And that's going to be a win for the Brimstone Rain. But as I said before, no need to worry about that. We're going to see all these entries again. We're doing the round-robin style. We have one more battle left in this episode, our final 2 competitors for the tournament. Go ahead and get this reset. Alright, and we have the M-Class Destroyer by Gaming 19. And just in case you didn't watch the first video, the introduction video, I went ahead and combined 3 of your entry. So you just sent me the single blueprint, but it was fairly small. I think they're only like 45k. Yeah. So I went ahead and just combined them all into one blueprint. Get you up there at the resource limit. Give you a better chance to win. All right, and that's the M-Class Destroyer by Gaming. Excuse me, M-Class Destroyer by Gaming 19. This is going to be taking on the Phobos and Friends by a Lemming. That's not a good draw for the first battle. The Phobos and Friends here, very scary. Got the Phobos and then the 2, I think these are Hydra class subs. Alright, both these designs have been introduced in the previous video. So if you want details on how they're put together and how they work, check that video out. We're just going to get right into the action here. Get this battle started. Let me note the time. Alright, 15 minutes on the clock. Ooh, I don't think we're going to need it. Look at those heat shell spam. Ooh. Need more hard soda. Loosen up my tongue. Alright, looks like that M-Class able to fairly well withstand that initial barrage. It lost one of its turrets, but it's still doing alright. Other M-Classes back here, yeah, taking a few shots, but they're okay. I just don't know. Their guns are fairly small, so I don't know if they're going to be able to do some serious damage. They do have lots of torpedoes, though, so that should help them against the Hydra missile subs. Let's get a damage report. Alright, M-Class 99, 99, 99. And the Phobos and Friends all 100%. So nothing serious so far, just surface damage. You can see those missiles erupting from under the water there. That is the Hydra class subs. How far away is that Phobos? Oh, just on the edge of range there. But hasn't left range, so we'll allow it. Yeah, these Hydra class subs, very fast for such large submarines. What are they cruising at? Looks like right around 30 meters. Yeah, 35 meters depth. Once again, the battle getting really spread out. M-Class firing its torpedoes? It doesn't look like it's even firing its torpedoes. Wonder if it's oh, I bet it doesn't have the oh, what do they call it? The fire control computers. Weapon controllers. I don't think the weapons controllers are set to ignore aerial targets, so it looks like those torpedo racks are aiming at the Phobos. They really should be aiming at the Hydras. These M-Class they have a lot of torpedoes. I think those torpedoes, there we go. See a torpedo launch over here. Let's see if the torpedoes are able to connect with a submarine. No, just not even facing the right direction. I think the subs are over there. Ooh, huge explosion there. M-Class taking a severe beating. It appears to be basically dead in the water. No more guns, lacking propulsion. Let's get a damage report. Oh, it must be. I wonder if it's AI dead. So I don't even see it on the list. Yeah, it's almost dead. It's probably gonna despawn. Yeah, and despawning. Looks like it started despawning and then changed its mind. Yeah, it's definitely despawning now. So we're down to 2 M-class destroyers and facing the full brunt of the Phobos and friends. Ooh. You can see an ammo store there going up, launching the ship into the air. That is no good. And it's too bad for the M-class that its depth charges here are purely decorative, as it could really use some damage against those subs. Very nice looking ships. Just could use a little bit bigger guns. These guns up front here just not quite large enough to really threaten the Phobos. Let's go take a peek at the Phobos hiding over here at the edge of the battle. Lemming showing his true fighting style. Cowardice. Curling up in the corner. Running away. Oh, we might be out of range here. Oh no, 1M class still in range. Just barely. So it looks like the Phobos is set up to just sort of backpedal and just stay right at the edge of the 1,500 meter limit. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. It's doing extremely well here, using those 2 just ginormous heat guns. And to good effect. You know, it doesn't look like any of those shells are getting through. Every once in a while you see a shield flicker as it's deflecting the guns from the M-class, but none of those shells are really getting through. Nothing threatening. So it does have some heavy armor scattered in there too for a little bit extra durability in the nose. It looks like the Hydras are taking some damage. But not anywhere near enough. Is that M-class over there is very close to despawning, and this one's going to be right behind it, I think. Just a really unfortunate matchup. The Lemmings design here, the Phobos and Hydra are extremely well designed craft. Probably going to do. I'd be surprised if they didn't end up first or second on the hill here. This Hydra coming in for the ram. Oh, I wonder if they I wonder why they surfaced. That's interesting. But finishing off this M-class in style, down to only 1 M-class left. And this match is not going to go the distance here. Gaming 19 put up a good fight with his M-Class destroyers, but in this matchup, just simply outgunned by the Phobos and friends. Oh, there we go. That was a catastrophic hit there. Took out both turrets. Sorry about that. Microphone gets a little fuzzy once in a while. Gotta jiggle the wire. Give it a good jiggling. Alright, and there we go. Congratulations to Lemming. The Phobos and friends win their first match. And as always, we'll see these guys again in the next video. And then just do the keep going on the round robin. And all these ships are going to face all the other ones. So everybody here will be back. And that's it for this episode. That's the first round. We got to see everybody fight once. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. I think it's going to be a great season. And I hope you guys stick around for the rest of it. We'll see you in the next video.